Hey everyone, MLive's Brendan Quinn here in Chicago at United Center following Michigan State's semifinal win over Maryland to advance to tomorrow's championship with Wisconsin, which got past Purdue in the other semifinal today. Kyle, I guess when you look at this game, there was a lot of talk about the comeback and all the offense that Michigan was able to do and some of the things that Brandon Dawson was able to do, even some contributions that people maybe didn't expect today. I think it started defensively, though. In the first half, they kind of locked down on Melo Trimble a little bit, really turned the game and let that defense feed into their offense.
Yeah, Travis Trice talked about how at one point he kind of took everybody aside in the huddle when they were down 16 and said, listen, guys, this is going to have to be possession by possession. We can't go out there and act like we're going to get it all back in one. And he said what you just said. It starts with defense. It starts with getting stops. And, yeah, Melo Trimble, he had 13 in the first 6 minutes or so. And I think they cranked up the intensity, physicality on him a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Tum Neer got in his face a little bit more, shut him down a little bit. And then it was just kind of piece by piece. They kept them to, I think, 7 points in 10 minutes or something after that. So, yeah, it really started on the defensive end.
And a big difference by being able to change the defense that was on him without changing the matchup. They didn't have to pull Dawson off of someone or grab Valentine off of someone and put him on Melo to try to maybe play more length on him. They stuck with Tum and Trice and just played better defense.
Right.
Because it would have maybe had a residual effect if you started changing everything else.
Well, yeah, because I think we can say Denzel Valentine did a pretty good job on it as well.
Certainly,
keeping him down.
Certainly,
Brandon Dawson on Jake Lehman did a pretty good job. So yeah, you take one of those guys off. Those two are both capable of going off and stealing that win. So yeah, to me that's a not panic move.
Yes,
you would
exactly.
certainly have panicked and said, "Oh gosh, this isn't working. We got to switch something up." And like you said, have a residual effect. But I just credit Tom Izzo for that one, for having faith for these guys to kind of stay calm. He was, I think, pretty calm during that whole thing, giving him to kind of stay the course and pull this one out.
Okay, let's turn the page. Here we go tomorrow. Wisconsin, 3:30, back here. They will have a home court advantage. They are an underdog by about 6 points. Going to be a hard one. You saw it in the last one when Wisconsin jumped out to what was it, a 22-point lead. Frank Kaminsky looked every bit the part of a National Player of the Year. Just absolutely did everything possible on the court. What did you see from that matchup that might give you an ounce of hope that they could actually put some kind of pressure into limiting? I mean, obviously he was outstanding, 31 points.
Right.
That was, I don't know how much Michigan State could have done. But how do you view that matchup tomorrow?
It's going to be tough. I think that their interior defense is not the strongest part of their defense. They've always struggled with foul trouble. Gavin Schilling, especially
In this tournament, Schilling both games.
Yeah, both games. And that's been all year. So it's going to be about staying in the game against him. But he's not going to score 31 minutes. That game he had. There was his senior night, his last game at the Kohl Center. I think the benefit is that you can go in knowing that you played him against the game of his life. And he's still probably the National Player of the Year, but that it's not likely not going to be as hard as it was that night. So maybe that's the kind of silver lining.
Yeah. Oh, and then the problem there is, then there's Nigel Hayes.
Right.
And then there's
Sam
Decker.
It's going to be a tough matchup. They lost by 7 there, but make no mistake about it, they were blown out there in Wisconsin. Michigan State's got all the momentum. This would obviously be by far the biggest one of the season if they could do it tomorrow.
We'll see. So tomorrow, 3:30, right back here, not State Farm, same state, different arena, United Center. So thanks as always for watching. I'm Brendan. That's Kyle.